All right, so you have found the perfect home. The contract was accepted, escrow is going smoothly, and your agent tells you it's time to do the final walkthrough. What is that? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hi, if this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Carol Darrow and I am a realtor at Destination Havasu. On this channel, I talk about everything Lake Havasu City, including what you need to know about buying or selling a house right here. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you're reminded every time I have a new video. So let's get started. The final walkthrough. What is it? What do you, the buyer, need to do during the final walkthrough? Well, let's talk about what it's not. It is not the time to decide that you don't like the neighborhood, that you don't like the crazy steep driveway. It is not the time to decide that you don't like the countertops. This is the time to walk through the property and make sure that it is in substantially the same condition, or basically the same condition as it was when you wrote the contract. So you are going to walk through the house and make sure that the home is in basically the same condition, that when the seller was moving out, or if it was a rental when the tenants were moving out, that they didn't accidentally put a gigantic hole in the wall when moving the couch, or to make sure that they left everything that they said they were going to. If the refrigerator was written into the contract, is the refrigerator still there? It is also the time to make sure that the items that you requested that the seller fix during your inspection period, when you presented your buyer's inspection notice, seller's response, or, you know, I told you our us as real estate agent, we love our acronyms. We call it the BINSR. Make sure that everything that the seller agreed to fix is actually fixed. In Arizona, the Association of Realtors has created a form called the pre-closing walkthrough. On this form, there are 3 options that the buyer is going to choose one in response to how the walkthrough went. The first box says that the premises is in the same condition that it was at the time of contract, and that the seller has performed any of the repairs, all of the repairs that were requested. This indicates that the buyer is satisfied and ready to move forward to closing. Number 2 is that the premises is in the same condition, basically the same condition, and there are some items that the seller has not fixed. Then there's a section where you can list what needs to be finished. Or if the refrigerator is missing, you would list it there, or huge gaping hole in the wall from them, dropping the couch. This is where that goes. Now, number 2 is where it can get tricky. If you do list items in number 2, this automatically serves as a cure notice to the seller that they have not performed. And the delivery of this notice then starts the 3-day cure notice. And we can get into that another video. Number 3 is where you waive your right to the final walkthrough, and I would never recommend you mark this box. If you cannot be in town for this walkthrough, find someone who can do it for you. If you have a friend or a relative, have them go with your agent to do the walkthrough. It is very important, and you don't want to find out things that are not done or not complete or missing after closing. That's just too late. And know that your agent or myself, I cannot do the final walkthrough for you. It has to be someone other than your agent that does it. When do you do the final walkthrough? Well, I personally like to do it 3 to 4 days before closing. Sometimes that's just not possible. Sometimes there's a tenant in the house until the day before closing, or you're not in town. I try to do it as early as possible, like I said, 3 to 4 days, so that if there is something that needs to be finished or needs to be corrected, you give the seller time to get that done and you're not changing or postponing your closing date. Well, that's it. That's what a final walkthrough is, and it is such an exciting step in the process of buying a house because you are so close to the closing and to getting into your new home. I hope that you found this video helpful. Please go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave any comments below. Maybe you have a suggestion on a video that you would like to see me do. I would love to hear from you. I am always here and happy to help. My name is Carol Darrow, and I am a realtor at Destination Havasu. We'll see you next week.